All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Shema, Shah, Shema, Kakwadash, the months of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all that came out there pushing the word in sincerity and in truth. Yeah, I want to do it's going to be a quick lesson, more so like a little bit of maybe like one precept or so, because I was thinking about this, but I just was trying to drive home this point. I was looking and researching on something, and it excited my mind to look at warfare and how long is the usual duration. To give a little, what's the word I want to use, prelude, or going before I even thought about this, I was looking at a exchange between two fighters on a certain show, and they was basically saying it took 4 hours for them to actually, this is one individual to accomplish a certain feat. And I was thinking with warfare, sometimes it's broken up in even minutes. So when you get on that higher scale of things pertaining to warfare, you break things down way more critically, measuring steps, measuring time. Nothing can be misstepped or misplaced. Everything has to be highly calculated, and that's the epitome of generalship, not missing steps, not making moves that can result in certain said losses. Like I watch a lot of boxing, I'm a moderate boxer watcher, and they measure things by punches. You'll see hundreds of punches, 400 plus punches in exchange in a certain bout, sometimes more, of course, depending on a different weight class. But I was like, yeah, that's a lot of punches, then they'll give the percentages and stuff like that, power punches, and then they'll put it all through the system. I forget the name of the system. Then they'll come up with the data to unravel, like they did with the recent fight, which controversial. They're speaking about Beterbiev and Bivol, which that was something I just watched recently. So, and they were speaking about the certain machine it goes through, and it was caused such a controversy. But the point that I'm making is, in the higher essence of things, especially with warfare, is very calculative. In the spirit though, the Most High is gonna, as I just want to say that, but in the spirit, the Most High is gonna move very, very fast when all hell's break loose. Pastor Hart, I remember him to say that numerous times. When the mark of the beast and this technology starts to get implemented, things are gonna move very quick. Hey, it's Luke 10, which I could get. He said, I have seen Satan as lightning fall from heaven. So when this man starts to get hit up in those certain pressure points, and these other nations converge within the Middle East and the said territories in China, America, like you have a lot of Chinese properties and farmland is being bought here. And when all hell breaks loose, they're going to try to gut this place from the inside out, which they will. And ultimately, it's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. But it's going to move fast. It's going to move extremely fast. Got the saying, furthermore, we, of course, speak as a man. The Most High can draw things out. I can't say, it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Fast in the Lord's time. Of course, it is a accelerated pace. But even where it says, devil shall cast you in prison for 10 days, that's talking about a short span of time. It's not talking about, you're doing, you're going to be in prison for 45 years. No, that's not the case. But it says, furthermore, when international wars do occur, they tend to be short. Most last less than 6 months. Bennett and Stam, 1996. By contrast, civil wars last long time, on average about 7 years, and their duration has tended to increase. It says, how long does usually war last? Why is this war dragging on? Most conflicts are brief. Over the last 2 centuries, most wars have lasted an average of 3 to 4 months. Yes, so the Lord is he's gonna speed the time up. He's gonna have this man get dropped very, very fast. And I'm gonna get that in Revelations 18. Like I said, I didn't want to make this too long because the point, I really wanted to just drive home that point in the spirit just from that little article. And then, of course, going to some other stuff. But this is Revelations 18 and 4. And I heard a voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not." Excuse me, I started verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, "Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird." Yeah, so Babylon's going to fall very, very fast. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Yeah, all nations participated in the effery, the pure fuckery of America. And that's why they still have a level of vehemency, because they were in bed with the whore, meaning they took in her philosophies and her lifestyle choices from that kingdom and immersed it in theirs, and it poisoned their economies. So they're gutting this place from the inside out, starting with their financial standard amongst other things. Verse 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High remembered her iniquities." Yeah, so America ran up a tab, and the bill is going to be issued, and it's going to be paid, like that nigga T.I. said, expeditiously, if I even said it correctly. But it's going to be a fast payout. The scripture says the wages of sin is death, and when the Lord comes back, the Lord's coming back quickly. He ain't, you watch certain Independence Days, and you'll see it, slow bring in. Lord's going to come moving. Things will be shifting. We don't know the actual speed of the chariots, or what the world calls UFOs. How he's going to come, but he's going to come bringing pure hell. Isaiah 66:15. This is Luke 10:18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Yes, so this man's kingdom is going to fall fast. Whenever you see a lightning strike, you'll see it, and it strikes. It's hard to even catch it with the naked eye at times because it's so quick. So it's the same thing now. That's why the scripture says, when thou in Psalms, all that looked upon thee shall say pretty much, where is he? Like, damn, you were just not on the high power rulership. You got gutted out quick. The Lord's going to yank this man out of power very, very fast. So that's all I wanted to speak on. Beautiful to of course see in the spirit that the heavier, it's still more heavy things to go, but when things start to pop off, we know that we're in the last few seconds of this thing, like Apostle Gabar says. So with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shema Kakodash. Double honor to the Apostle, that was a great millstone. Shalom.